Alright, so I'm crying like a baby right now, but just don't mind my tears. I just want to make this video because, I know I've said it a lot, but the boys have really changed my life, and I know they've changed so many other people's lives, and I guess I haven't really thought about this, but I just watched a video on, how much Louis means to us, and it just made me start crying like a baby. But, I don't know, when I was 8, it's bad lighting, I look like crap. When I was 8, I was diagnosed with depression, and it was really hard because I didn't even know what that was. I just knew I hated waking up in the morning, and I didn't ever want to see anyone's face again, and it wasn't just like, I was sad. It went on for years, and it's a really tough thing if you've been through it, and it just kept coming back over and over again. And last year, I wasn't here from the beginning. I wasn't here when Harry tried out for X Factor, when Louis did, when either one of them first appeared on X Factor. I came right after when What Makes You Beautiful was about to come out. And I know a lot of people say that you're not a true fan unless you've been here till X Factor, but I don't know, I'm just trying to prove myself that not prove myself, but that I am a true fan. And just because you haven't been here from the beginning doesn't mean you're not a true fan. I found out about them over Tumblr, which I know a lot of people have found out about them, and I saw a few videos of them from X Factor, and I was like, they're kind of cute, you know? I was like, oh, they're adorable. And then What Makes Beautiful came out, and let me just say, when I first heard that song, I literally felt like heaven. Like, it felt like Jesus was erupting out of me. That doesn't even make sense, but you know what? Whatever. And it's just like, I'm not gonna say the boys, they like made me magically happy, because they didn't. I was still really depressed. I was still not myself, but it gradually became better. I gradually began getting happier again, and I just started liking them more and more, and I don't know. I watched all their videos, and I guess, I don't know, I became a directioner, and I guess, like, the point of this video is because I know there's a lot of fans that are, like, sick of this whole fandom and this whole UK and America argument with everyone, and I know I've been really, like, immature about this whole thing. It's just I get so angry because I don't like when people are making fun of me because I live in America, and they're like, oh, you're not a true fan because you're from America, because the boys have saved my life so many times, and it's just, they mean so much to me. I don't really appreciate when people say that, you're not a true fan because you're from America, because it's bullshit. And I'm honestly sorry if I've ever offended anyone in any way, because I've said things about the UK, because they're the ones who helped the boys live their dream, and I'm sure the boys are so happy for all of their fans back there, and I know I am, because they are the reason that they are living their dream right now. And I guess I just want to say, if you're thinking about leaving this fandom, just think about what made you love them in the first place. How funny they are. How when you hear their voice, you literally fall to the ground. How, if you're a fan like me and you've been through some tough shit, how they've helped you in so many ways. I'm sorry for breaking out crying right now. Before you leave, just remember how much they've done for you, because they've done a lot for me. And I get really upset sometimes with, like, their rumors and, you know, all the drama going on with them and the fandom, and how Louis gets really bitchy at all the fans, and how the boys, how just all the rumors that go on about them, but then I sit to myself and I think, why did I love them in the first place? Why did I start listening to them? And it's because they're funny, they're beautiful, they have a voice, they're talented, and they deserve to live their dream. And I had so many things I wanted to talk about in this video, and I guess it's just to say that think about how much they've done for you. And I've said this about 5 times in the last 5 minutes, but I mean, when I was, I think I was going into 8th grade, no, my bad, 9th grade, so it was last summer, and I found out about them, and I stopped, I stopped doing bad things to myself because they made me feel better, like, they made me happy, they made me feel like I wasn't in that dark hole like I was before. And going into 9th grade, I was, like, extremely happy, like, I was about the happiest person you could meet, and it was different because I was never that happy before. And, their album came out, and I literally, like, listened to it nonstop, and, depression crawled back on me again, and I fell into another hole, and I literally went through periods where I would sit in my bathroom floor, I would put my iPhone in the speaker thing, and I would blast Moments and Torn, because those were the only songs that really, I guess, kind of explained how I felt. And I guess the only reason why Moments was really my heartfelt song was because they were like, my door just opened, they were like, I guess people were thinking like Ed Sheeran wrote it because suicide, and that's just how I felt. And the boys, when I wanted to die, and when I was depressed, I thought about them. And, I know I'm just another fan, but how they would feel if they lost a fan. And I've spoken to so many Directioners saying how the boys have saved their lives. And if you're watching this and you're a fan of One Direction, just think about how happy they make you. How many times they've stopped you from doing things. Because if it weren't for them, I wouldn't be here right now. And I don't know. I just wish, like, they could see how much they've done for us, and they would understand how proud we are. And just the other day I was watching the X Factor videos, and I was thinking to myself, like, how proud I am of them. They're living something that I wish I could be able to sing like they could. I wish I was as talented as them, but you know what? I'm so proud of them and all they've been through, how hard they've worked to gain each and every one of those spots. And I'm so proud of them. And the chances of them watching this is like 0.1%, but you know what? If they're watching this right now, just know how proud all the worldwide fans are for you. How proud we are of you. Because you gave every single one of us hope. Hope in so many different ways. Hope in our dreams. Hope in getting happy again. Hope in feeling alive, beautiful again. And just thank you for everything you've done. And I don't know, I think I've said everything I wanted to say, so I'm sorry for crying like a baby throughout this whole thing, but I just had to get that out there. So, thank you, boys, for everything, and never forget who you are, and never forget your